Yes, Maparania and the lovely people of Mzansi. It is on right now. As much as I've joined it 5 minutes into the action, it is 0-0, and South Africa have their first corner kick of the game. The starting 11, I'm not so sure about it. I'm not so happy about it, but it's fine, guys. It's fine. The action is on. We just missed, blazed it over. Mufukeng. Oh, no, man. What happened there? So, yeah, welcome, guys, to the stream. So, this is going to be hectic. Is Bafana going to go through, or is Bafana having a Spider-Man homecoming? Are we having a homecoming here? So, it's the second corner kick right now. South Africa applying the pressure, as it seems, against South Korea. So, guys, this is it. Can Evidence Mahopa get it in? Header? Nothing. Oh, dear me. Yeah, so this is going to be a hectic one before Mzansi. It's going to be a very hectic one because it's a do-or-die fixture. There's no turning back. It doesn't matter. I like the starting 11, to be quite honest, looking at what Coach Hugo Bruce named. This is a very attacking starting 11. The formation of a 4-2-3-1, trying to balance it in the midfield. Talent Mbata. I'm not sure about Uyaya's Tole, though. But I understand for the maturity and the physical attributes compared to Jaden Adams, who is more like maybe say the South Korean midfield. And I was checking out another channel from the South Korean guys in America. They did talk about the back three formation and always having a lone striker. So here's a chance for South Korea. Whoa, with that cross. Hey, it's still a chance for South Korea. Wide. Fortunately. Okay, I think Lee is claiming for a corner kick. Yo. Okay, so that's another chance for South Korea. So you see, guys, this is where they were talking about the back three. They were talking about the lone striker. They were talking about Hang Ching Huang also going to be threatening from the left. It's okay, fine. South Korea have that depth in the wings, and they can always run at us because they're also expecting us that we're going to be running from the wings as well. They're expecting us that we're going to be challenging them. We're going to be trying to go at it and try to counter them because a draw means that we are likely to be eliminated and they go through. So they know that we're definitely going to be coming out for a win. And we need to do that. We need to go out here as if it's a final. To when are we going to play the round 32? It doesn't matter. We have never been in the knockout stages before as Bafana. So this is our best chance. And to add to it, looking at Coach Hugo Bruce, having to put on Umaseko and also having to put on Apolis behind them is Kuliso Mudau and also Aubrey Mudiba. It means that the wing backs from South Africa would definitely going to be running hot. They're going to need to be tracking back as well. They're going to need to be attacking. They're going to need to be crossing the ball to Evidence Mahopa. This is going to be interesting. Are we going to say that from the Orlando Pirates perspective, remember, Evidence Mahopa probably has 1 or 2 headed goals this season. There's not much headed goals. Are we going to see something different from the Mamelodi Sundowns fullbacks trying to, here's another cross for Evidence. Oh, he's trying to jump at them. He's trying to get at them. He's trying to be that aerial threat. And the goalkeeper is currently having none of it. The South Korean goalkeeper. So with that being said, Evidence Mahopa is going to be jumping his socks off this entire game, and I don't expect him to be subbed off because if we're definitely going for it, unless if we're going to be leading by 2 goals, but I'm not expecting that Evidence Mahopa is actually going to be subbed off this game. So South Korea now coming through the right wing. Lovely pressure from Oswin Apolis there. Lovely pressure as well from Yaya. So from the left, we're doing very well in terms of defensive work rate. In the midfield as well, we're also doing very well. Let me just check out also the stats as well for that one. Because for us as South Africa, it's a do or die match. Like I did mention, it's one of those games again, but it's a better stipulation compared to that one that we have had in 2010. Where we were hoping for the other team to also lose by a huge margin of goals. Hey, let me also check out what is the scoreline that side. Mexico against Czechia as well, so that we can also understand the permutations that we have at hand. As we are currently 0-0, it is also 0-0. Mexico facing Czechia as well. Where are they playing that game? Mexico City. How come they're playing all their games in Mexico City? This is actually okay. I understand they are the hosts, but well. So yeah, that's basically what I'll be definitely be hoping for here. That when you're looking at how South Africa have always had the chances. 98, we were thrashed by France. It was controversial. We know the scandals of 98. I'm not even going to talk about them. We also know what happened in 2002. That was probably the one chance that we had to redeem ourselves, because with the 1998 squad, it should have been the squad that shocked the world in terms of going very far on, maybe becoming the first African team to reach the last four, probably even the final, and probably even win it. We should have been that team. But unfortunately, we didn't become that team in 98 because of money, scandals, and the administration and everything that took place, bringing in a coach, not honoring the late, great Clive Barker. So that was the problem with Bafana then in 98 and 2002. And then 2010, we were the host. We knew we had time to prepare for that World Cup here at home, but we didn't prepare for it well. As you also remember, there was also scandals. There was also the friendlies. There was also weak. Okay, I can't say weak teams. I can say that there were teams that were actually tipped off to field in a lesser competitive squad. Yes, let me put it that way, for us to gain our rankings. And that was shamed by Uruguay when we lost 4-0 against Uruguay. Then it made it hard. We understand that France had their own issues in 2010 that made it easier for us to win that game. Then if it wasn't for that one, it was really going to be another issue for South Africa. So with this chance of 2026, with VAR, look at how African teams are actually performing in this game, in this tournament. They've bettered their game, the African teams, because, you know, with VAR, with also social media, we're also vocal to what happens out there in the tournament, whether the chances were fairly called from the referees, whether the referees fit enough to actually be judging the game, such stuff. So, yeah, I think for Bafana, this is our best chance. And looking at the fact that, fine, we lost the first game, fine. We drew the second game, which actually gave us a lifeline. This is ours to lose. If we win this one, we are ahead of South Korea. And with the way things are going at the moment, that side at the capital of Mexico, it is still 0-0. That definitely means that if we win this one, we also get to be ahead of Czechia as well. So is it Czechia or Czechia? I know we also need to understand how we pronounce these countries. So I go Czechia, some go Czechia. But I know the capital should be Prague. Oh, no. Oh, Mahopa. Oh, yo. That was a good chance to head it in. Oh, he just has it wide. See, that's another thing about Evidence Mahopa. Like I did mention that he has never been a good header of the ball. Yes, the physical attributes are there, but he has never headed the ball quite clearly or clinically or convincingly so, you know. The one that he scored against Kaiser Chiefs in the Soweto derby, I mean, that was a given. Here's another chance. Mount pressure. It just leaves this guy to apply pressure alone. Look now, 6 of us there. Oh, South Korea under pressure. I never thought South Korea could actually be losing the ball like this so cheaply. South Africa are actually dominating South Korea right now in terms of ball possession in the last 5 minutes. I'm sure about that. For the whole game, I can try and confirm it, but for the last 5 minutes, South Africa are definitely dominating South Korea in ball possession. Let me check that one out. Definitely. There's no way. Okay. Overall, South Korea have 60% of the ball possession. But in the past 5 minutes, there's no way that South Korea are dominating South Africa. Because here's another free kick for South Africa. This is a chance. Are police to whip it in? Something? Come on. What happened? Goal kick. Oh, forget. Can't see you smiling and laughing like that and just looking at the screens, man. I need intensity. I'm not seeing that intensity from South Africa, but I'm seeing the chances that we're carving out. Here's another one. We want it. Pass. Shoot. You, Labantu, come on. What is this? Oh, man. Ah, man. You know, we had a chance there. Oh, goodness me. We so had a chance. I don't understand what happened. I honestly don't understand. Like, it should have taken the shot, but I don't know. They just decided to fumble it to pass one another. Like, hi, that was comical. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Versa? So as it stands, we're still rock bottom. We're still trying on the table as things stand right now. We're below even Cheche because nothing has changed. They're also, on the other hand, currently 0-0 with Mexico. Yep, it's still 0-0 that side. So the odds are against us at the moment. But yeah, looking at the fact that we had a chance, man. In the past 5 minutes, we had a corner kick, we had a free kick. We could have, man, we could have converted it, man. Ni Bafana, man. Yo, man, we should have converted that chance. So with 18 minutes gone in the first half, South Korea are now going to regroup, and they're still maintaining that back three shape. I'm seeing the midfielders, the holding midfielders, are now starting to help out everybody who is actually the fullbacks and or the wingers. If you're looking at the fact that they're playing, here's a chance. Clear. How could you give it? Well done. You redeemed yourself. Go for it. These guys, they're allowing the South Korean guys to actually get a chance to cross the ball in. And here's a cross. Fortunately, the cross wasn't as sharp as the play in the build-up. Here's a counter. Come on, go. You can't miss this one. It defender. Maseko, Mara. Guys, I can't believe this. 1-on-1, Maseko, like, you onside. Didn't even force a save from the goalkeeper. A defender blocked it. The defender blocked it. This guy, man. Man. South Africa, bafethu. We're dominating in open play, like I'm saying. Now in the past 10 minutes, baby, I can put it like that. Here's a chance. Nothing from the header. I've never seen a headed goals from Orlando Pirates players from the corner kicks. Okay, fine. Force the save. Yeah, no, police. Yeah, no, that's much better from Oswina Police. Forcing a save from outside the box, even though had he picked his spot, maybe the corner that could have been in, maybe a curler should have finished his shot. But yeah, it's still acceptable compared to what I've seen in the previous chance where they should have shot it, but they decided to pass one another until they lost the ball. But I think that one from Maseko, guys, no, we need to be better in finishing our ball, our chances that we're creating. So, we should have 2 goals in this game so far. As much as I've tuned in 5 minutes late, I didn't see what happened in the first 5 minutes. We should be we should be 2 goals up in this previous 15 minutes that I just witnessed the game in play. So the Korea Republic as well also did have a chance, yes, but man, this is ours to have really fumbled it so far. So I like how the setup is and how the guys are actually running. Like I did mention that Kuliso Mudau and also Opri Mudiba will be helping out, overlapping there in terms of attacking. They're also going to be helping out. Also Napolis, Maseko, they'll be helping out. Even Talent Mbat, who's going to be there in the thick of things from the midfield. However, you know, however, what is surprising for me about this is how Korea Republic is still maintaining their back three and they're not willing to give it up, regardless of the pressure that they've been absorbing in the previous 10 minutes. I was expecting them, maybe they're going to probably have a back four shape in case they're going to be having much of this pressure. But it seems like they're willing to counter us at every moment that we are giving an attack. It's as if like the Korea Republic, they have a response. Though I've seen them cheaply lose the ball in their own half, and that's where we should have capitalized and took advantage of those chances. So, hey, man. Okay, from a goal kick, we just lost the ball. Is that another goal kick or is it a throw-in? Evidence Mahopa. Evidence Mahopa is a threat. I like his presence. He is posing a threat in that Korean defense, and he's confusing them. Oh, offside for Evidence Mahopa. Yeah, totally offside. Offside. Oh, hydration break. I know what it means. It means it's that time to hydrate. It says if I knew it's the hydration break. So the first quarter of the match is up. We're going to do it the NBA style because it's now time for us to be tuning into the commercials, you know. For some of us who understand the Americanization of everything, this is the way. So we are watching the FIFA NBA here, where two halves been split in halves to equal into 4 quarters. So yeah, let's see the comments as well. Hey, you guys, are you for real, guys? We can't do that. You know how FIFA cruel they are here with this? You guys, no way. Where your guys at? How come your guys can't tune into it? Oh man. Because I even heard okay, maybe I shouldn't be saying names. There's a leader in the Far East, somewhere probably in the north of the country that we're actually facing right now, or somewhere there. Apparently, they're also having the World Cup. The people are also viewing it, but rumor has it that they were not supposed to be viewing it, etc., and all that because they're violating those rights. So, wow, I don't know how true that is for a country to be accused of such a violation. So imagine me, who am I? So we can't do that. So yeah, it's still that commercial break. So I'm liking how everything is just shaped up right now at the moment. Let me just look at the bench because really, when you look at the substitutions, there must be a trick up the sleeve for Coach Hugo Bruce to who is he actually going to introduce. It will be sad if actually there isn't anybody that's going to do something because, okay, I'm looking. Tepang Moreni, Mike Bilibili, what did you call them up for into this World Cup? Because you haven't used them. I'm not sure, unless because my previous 2 games, to be quite honest, the opener, it was a joyful one, man. I was out there at some watch party, man. It was hectic. And also, the second game we drew with Cheche as well. I was also there at some other party as well. So I didn't really get to see the squad who played whatsoever. I just know those highlights. But my point that I'm trying to get at is I didn't see Sbilibili playing. I didn't see Tshepang Moremi, or I didn't hear anybody talk about them, or there was such a buzz about them playing. So those guys are really good at attacking. They can go forward. They can break down the Korean side. They got pace. They got skill. And they got also the intensity as well. And also the intention, despite the intensity, the intention of trying to get you the goals. Yes, Tshepang Moremi might not be as clinical, but I think Sbilibili is much better than Tshepang Moremi in terms of finishing. So give those guys a chance. Take out Maseko. You can take him off. Try to bring in Mike Sbilibili. I think he can do much better there on the right wing. So that Kuliso Mudau is already tracking back for him, is helping him out. That means that you have two players that are going to give him the crosses. They're going to try to shoot better quality on the right flank. So, yeah, from the hydration break, we just resumed now. "27 minutes." Okay, given the 2 minutes, that is forcing the 3 minutes to be added on before halftime. Let's check that side. What is the score line? That side. Whoa. We tend to forget about our fellow opposition in the group. It's still 0-0 that side as well, so I'm sure they're also resuming as well. So a corner kick for South Korea. I'm not expecting a threat from them in terms of a corner kick, because in terms of a height-wise, I'm only seeing one player gifted in terms of physical attributes of a height. So if we can make sure that Okon defends that one, then we have a better chance of actually defending our corner kicks. But what happens when the ball is on the ground, they can battle it in. So that's a threat that we can find from the corner kicks from the Korea Republic. But other than that, I don't see them being a threat against Bafana in terms of corner kicks. Instead, we should be a threat. For the fact that corner kicks, we have 3 corner kicks compared to their 2. In those corner kicks, we should have converted at least 1, honestly speaking. And when you look at the passes, they're dominating us with the passes. But it doesn't mean anything, because what you can do with the passes is you could be back passing, you could be trying to break down the team and trying to make sure that you have a chance. That's what Korea Republic have been trying to do. That's why they have more passes. Yes, they've been more accurate, however. That's where I can notice that the more accurate they are, it's unlikely it was for chances being created. So I'm aware of what is actually going on in this game. So Korea Republic are actually not having the way, but they happy. They are maintaining it as it is, because we are the ones that are under pressure, who are looking for that breakthrough, looking for that crucial opener. So until we can open the scoring, we're going to see a whole different side of Korea Republic on how they're going to approach this game. They're going to be exactly as the way they were playing Czechia. Remember, they came from behind when they were playing that for opener. They wanted 2-1, but they came from a goal down, if I'm not mistaken. So they're going to need to probably play a different game if they go a goal down. So they're going to be more aggressive. So I'm not expecting that right now. They're trying to maintain the stamina. They're trying to avoid injuries, and they're trying to hit us on the counter, because one thing for sure, they're expecting us to attack them. That is one thing that they're expecting. I'm sure in their game plan, they went through 10 tactics on how to defend our attacks. 2 from the wings, 4 from the center, 2 from the set pieces in terms of free kicks, and also corner kicks. And so far, that master plan of theirs is currently working out. So here's Adache, shoot. Oh, shoot. Offside. Just tell me that was offside. Somebody tell me that was offside. Yo, guys, that would have been embarrassing on the rebound. Who was that on the rebound? Please tell me they were offside. Talent Mbata, well done for taking the shot. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, he was offside. Evidence Makhopa. Yo. That was embarrassing, guys, from Evidence Makhopa. Cho. Hi, guys, no. I've seen such embarrassing stuff, but for the rebound, I can understand that you offside, and I can understand that you believe that you are actually offside. But the way that he did it, Evidence Makhopa, the way that he took that chance on the rebound, it's embarrassing. I wasn't really expecting that. He just shoot it straight at the goalkeeper. Imagine if it wasn't offside. Imagine if VAR, for some sort of reason, was pulling a Premier League PGMOL stunt whereby they have their own line that they're drawing at a certain angle and they're allowing it to be onside. That would have been embarrassing. Sure. Yo. Yeah. Like I did mention, this is going to lead me straight to the Orlando Pirates conversation about the lack of strikers. But I've seen with the new signings, a lot of people are happy with them. I'm so happy. This is a homecoming. Our boys are coming home. We're going to finally resume with our league. We're finally going to resume with our club conversations and do everything as it is, because with this World Cup, there's a lot of shady stuff that was exposed in terms of the supporters that went to the tournament, in terms of how they were selected, who was selected, over loyal supporters that I've witnessed being loyal to the clubs, and it was just crazy. So I don't want the politics of this World Cup. I just want the guys to perform. If they're going to remember, I did mention, if these guys are going to get through to the knockout stages, then something has to happen. You're going to see it up there, hanging up there. But if they don't, then they didn't. But at the moment, it's ours to lose. Oof. You see, let me turn on the AC. Just apologies if maybe it's going to make some noise or whatsoever, because it's really kind of cold. You know what? That was just embarrassing what I just saw from Evidence Makhopa. Did you see that? He tried to hit the ball. It smacked his face. Shoot. Joe, this guy can't even turn with the ball. What? First touch. These guys are being overwhelmed. I can't say they starstruck, because really, the Korea Republic don't have a lot of superstars. I mean, I think only Heung-min Son is the one superstar that, if one was playing against, probably would be looking at his heels or something. But really, no, man. This is really embarrassing. What I'm seeing here from Bafana. Look at that shot. Whoa. Okay. Wang Hee-chan trying to snap that shot. And he really snapped that shot. But the intent was there. But Ronan Williams was definitely equal to it. I think he was woke to save that one. So really, guys, I remember I was having a lot of conversations, with the fellow South Africans, and they really say that we got this against Korea Republic. We can dominate these guys, Bafana can really dominate them. They should win this game. And my previous analysis prior to the tournament was, there's no way we're going to dominate them, given how they were playing, given how they were giving their energy into their friendly matches, and given the oppositions that they were facing. They were really going all out. But with what I've witnessed with the first half and the chances that we have created, really, we're going to blame ourselves here. and I'm not gonna blame Coach Hugo Bruce, honestly, in this for the time, first time, first time, guys. X X in that spot is not blaming Coach Hugo Bruce for the squad selection at the moment. I'm not really blaming him from what I'm seeing from South Africa, what they've been producing on the pitch. I'm not blaming him. The squad is really attacking. The squad is really balanced. The squad has been creating the chances. We've been having the set pieces. We've had free kicks. We've had corner kicks. We've been having open play chances that we have carved out. So really, I can't really blame the coach. We don't have Nkosinathi Sibisi at the back. The reason why I say we don't have Nkosinathi Sibisi, I know it sounds bad, as an Orlando Pirates, and I'm saying that we don't have our treble champion winning captain. The reason is aerial threat. He's not much of a threat. I can't even recall when last I witnessed a goal from Nkosinathi Sibisi from a header, whether it's from a corner kick or a free kick. So with him not being part of the squad, I know that that is no longer part of the conversation. And vice versa, where we also have to defend if ever there was a threat from the Korea Republic in terms of aerial balls, aerial duels, then I know that he's also not part of the conversation to say that I knew that's his weakness. So I'm happy about that in terms of defense. I'm happy about the midfield. Uyaya Chole, I'm not so sure about Uyaya Chole, to be quite honest, guys. That because Uyaya, I understand it's about the redemption of the first game, about the red card that he did get, and also that, but no, man. You know, I think having to put on Ikram Reyners would have been much better. Ikram Reyners can play that number 10 as well. You know, he has those things that those attributes of challenging, of running at players, running at the opposition, and making sure that he can get something from it. And I think maybe, you see, this thing of calling up defenders. I think Smilebil could actually play as a right central midfielder, because if you can use him as a fullback, I think a player that can play right back and fullback standard, you can actually play in the middle as well when you called up to. So I think Smilebil could play in the middle because he could attack, he could definitely defend, he could definitely hold the ball, could definitely create the chances, and he could definitely have better ball control compared to Uyaya's Tone. So I think, to be quite honest, that is where the weakest link is. Hey, I will say I'm tired. Hey, Wafit. The hell is this now? Hey, Wafit. You can't tell me that. But you know what? I won't take any exception. I'll take it as if like you're calling me a cat, you know. There was that song my mama used to like singing, you know. What's up, pussycat? Whoa, 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 whoa. I'll probably sing something like that. But see, I'm tired. You're really ashamed, man, to be saying those things, and you can't actually be viewing the World Cup match wherever you are. Because I mean, I understand other club football, but a World Cup match, come on, man. This thing is really for free at every nation, bruh. And yeah, you're gonna come here and you're gonna be calling me that. What is wrong with you, man? Are you missing that in your life? Come expose yourself right here on the internet, man. This is a live stream, and you're exposing yourself on what's wrong with you, man. We got other people, man. They don't need to be reading such things here, man. No, these people. In fact, goodbye, homie. I don't need such a rubbish, yeah. Yes, so yeah, as we're still proceeding, it's still 0-0. 5 minutes left of the first half. Well, regular time. Remember, we also got what is this as well? We also got the added time that we really need to be up against, especially that added time is not just any added time. Is that one that goes with the hydration break as well? So hey, that's crazy, man. Hey, that's super crazy. But I'm currently happy with the squad. Just not happy that he's gonna try to put in Gamcheros Benevit in the second half, maybe probably in the 60th, 70th minute. He's only gonna try to put in Utepang Muremi later on, probably when we are trailing. But give him a yellow card when. Hey, who's this referee? Hey, Facundo Tello. Come on. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. VAR, VAR. Starts up. Oh, starts out. Oh, this guy. No. That is a red card. Ah, ulimaze uthatha tembatho uyaya. Ruby, shibani lo amkapile lapha. Oh, Nkosi yami. Asikapile amapakane. We still have a mission to accomplish with Orlando Pirates this coming season, man. So yeah, the ball possession has dropped, but it's now a free kick for Bafana. Almost said free kick for Orlando Pirates. So yeah, free kick for Bafana, man. Oof, man, it's really getting slightly chilly here. Here's a chance. Shoot, please. Just yo. Is that him fucking? Is that him fucking at the grand stage? Now that was an appalling effort. What is this now? You. Hi, I'm fucking. Hi. No. Hi, I'm fucking. Come on, man. No. You have to do it for Iparania. You have to do it for Orlando Pirates. And I'm hearing that there was an offer, a 40 million rand offer, I think equivalent to plus minus 2.3, 2.4 million dollars, 2.2 million euros rejected. Mamelodi Sundowns had tabled it for William Fouquet. But what was sad for me was to actually check out that our thing is the marketing and communication officer was the one that actually communicated this transfer being rejected. So I'm actually shocked why it was actually her that actually came out, because she's part of the media. She's the media and public relations officer. So we're gonna talk about this after that, guys. We after this fixture, especially when the guys are probably coming home as things stand. We're gonna talk about it really because it's on, you know. William Fouquet, we're talking about him. This was the chance for him to showcase his talent, for him to shine. Why does he have to go to Europe? Maybe Saudi Arabia. I'm even tipping America would be fine enough for him if he can be representing New York City or what is this, New York Red Bulls, or he could even go to LA Galaxy or LAFC. I would be happy. But Bafana right now are not playing like a team that actually want to sell their players. These players are not playing like they actually want to be transferred out of the domestic league. That is the hard reality with what I'm seeing at the moment. That was onside. How is that offside? No referee. We got robbed there, man. That was onside, man. Mudiba has beaten the offside trap. Man, we got robbed there. So the linesman, man, didn't get that call correctly. So yeah, South Africa currently looking at the fact that maybe 4 minutes to be added on. Really, I'm looking at 4 or 5 minutes to be added on. There's gonna need to be a serious halftime team talk coming from the coach. If I was Coach Hugo Bruce, I'm going to be furious. I'd probably make 2 substitutions to just show the team how serious I am. And I would introduce Usmilibili. Kasbilibili, I'd introduce Bilibili. And I think I'll take off Uyaya's turn for Ikram Reyners. We need to come back to playing with two strikers. You know, this football of not longer playing with two strikers, it's really costing us. I'm seeing what is the problem with South Africa in this tournament. For the fact that we're only going to come out with a single goal, it goes back to our friendlies. How many goals did we score in our previous 4 friendlies? We had 2 friendlies against Panama. We only scored 1 goal, and it was scored by Umbogazi, a defender. Then we played against Nicaragua, scoreless. Then we played against Jamaica behind closed doors. Apparently, there was a goal. I'm going to say apparently because I never got to witness it. It was behind closed doors. Who's going to confirm that goal? So it doesn't matter. We don't even recognize that game. So in fact, we don't even count the Jamaica game. So in the previous 3 games that we played, the international friendlies that were recognized by FIFA, we only scored 1 goal by a defender. It's not shocking that we only have 1 goal from Tebogo Mokoena in terms of a penalty, not from an open play. It doesn't surprise me, honestly speaking. It doesn't, because it shows exactly, it's the reflection of the preparations that we gave in going into this tournament. What did you expect? I mean, you going out there, you know yourself that you're at a senior level, but you're preparing yourself with kindergarten stuff and you're expecting results. You can't get that. You can't get that. Isabella Sindane, unfortunately. Hey guys, guys, I don't understand. Okay, so 4 minutes added on. Wow. So 2 minutes that we've already played from that 4 minutes. I don't understand. You know, one thing that I really do not understand about Bafana right now is that how we are relaxed. I was expecting us that we're actually going to go very hard at this. We're really going to go at it. I was really expecting Bafana to. But, you know, wow. Yeah, mate, this is really something else. But thank God, this is the final game for Coach Hugo Bruce. We probably need a coach that is really going to respect us, that is going to respect the nation of South Africa. Let me just put it up there. Where did Coach Hugo Bruce flop in his selection? Did we miss some sort of quality going forward? Here's a chance, through ball, nothing, intercepted. Rebound. Bafana, come on. Cross. Man, it's halftime after this. You need to cross. You need to do something. Come on, buddy. Goal kick. Wasted chance. Absolutely. Or is it a corner kick? Corner kick. Wow. Something. Wow. Something. So, man, yeah. Just tell me up there. Tell me exactly where did we flop? Where did Coach Hugo Bruce flop in this? Where did he lose focus in his selection? Who should he have picked? Who should he have left behind? You see this thing of picking Themba Zwane, irregardless of he's injured or not, fit or not, that's where he flopped. That's where I would start. This thing of supporting and favoring that we need Themba Zwane. How can you go to a tournament with just 3 strikers? Huh? Where have you ever seen a team that is looking to achieve such a huge objective, but is going to a tournament with just 3 strikers? The thing is just dismal for me. So halftime, it is 0-0. Gonna take a break for now. It is 0-0 in Guadalajara, as Bafana's quest for them to reach the knockout stages for the first time in their history of the FIFA World Cup hang in balance of a 45 minutes second half that they're going to need to showcase their talent and they're going to need to go all out. So that is what is disappointing right now at the moment, that Coach Hugo Broos finally Coach Hugo Broos is going to be leaving. I'm not expecting him to come here. I'm not expecting Coach Hugo Broos to be here at home. I'm not expecting him to come to South Africa. If I was him, I would go straight to Brussels. I would go straight to Belgium. He can give us an interview from there because he disrespected the people. He disrespected the social media personnel. He was saying that they were talking trash. They should shut up. We should shut up. We should be talking trash. We don't know what we are talking about. We don't know football. Ever since he's been coach for South Africa for 5 years, everybody else who has been a member and a supporter and a citizen of South Africa don't know what they're talking about. We're talking people who have been at every game of Bafana for over 30 years. And he believes he has the right to disrespect them and says that we're talking trash live on the FIFA World Cup press conference. Wow. How professional is that? So, we don't need such a coach. We don't need such a person who's going to dampen the team chemistry, who's going to dampen the mood in the team chemistry, who's going to mess it up. We don't need that. And all this was a true reflection of how everything started, to be quite honest, before the AFCON, when Begezeli Bogazi got transferred to the MLS. Then Coach Hugo Broos just came out and said, what is this league? If I understand, he's even going to be playing in the second division, talking about the MLS Pro. This guy is so embarrassing. So he embarrassed himself talking slack about the agent, Basia Michaels, spoke about Begezeli Bogazi, he spoke about Orlando Pirates, Iparania, on issuing out a very poor letter that doesn't mean anything about his late coming. I mean, you understand that Orlando Pirates had just won the Carling knockout. It was his last game for Orlando Pirates. It was a send-off for Begezeli Bogazi. You knew that there was a lot that was happening in a short space of time. But the envy and the jealousy and the arrogance and the ignorance and the stubbornness within Coach Hugo Broos to behave the way that he behaved at that time was just reflecting of what we're going to expect. Then he came out, Coach Hugo Broos, he spoke about the northern region of Africa, how the treatment is, how they behave, how the tournaments are, because he has once coached there. He has once coached for the West African team in Cameroon. You know what? Coach Hugo Broos was just embarrassing. To say that he's one of my representatives in terms of a head coach. That moment, you guys remember, that was the moment that I said he's no longer my coach. So I'm coachless. I can just respect by saying that Coach Hugo Broos, that out of respect. But I've been coachless ever since the previous December, ever since the AFCON. So we went to the AFCON. None of the miracles occurred. Oh, let's check out what they got to say.
I still believe that we need to make sure that we are clinical, in the finishing date, because we created this lot of chances, and also I'll say the team defended quite very well. We did very well in terms of them trying to play behind our back four, so we managed that, as well as the runners that were coming from the middle, and we blocked them. So you can see that they can't play. So our main responsibility now is to make sure that we play more of the forward passes, making forward runs, and make sure that we finish each and every chance or opportunity that we get. Thank you very much.
Well, this is your World of Champions, of course, looking to what's been happening out in Mexico. It is South Africa and the Korea Republic. Even Stevens, and it also is Even Stevens in the other match between Mexico and Czechia.
Yeah, so as you just heard there, the fact that it's still Nil-nil, and you heard it from the assistant coach that we need to be more clinical. It's exactly what I was echoing, to be quite honest, that we need to be more clinical because we have created those chances, to be quite honest. And it's now up to us to what are we going to do with those chances? How are we going to convert them? Because, like I did say, as much as I tuned into the match, 5 minutes. In fact, okay, I started the stream 5 minutes when the game had started. I'd already seen a couple of minutes. The thing is, what we created those chances. We had the free kicks, we had the corner kicks, we had the open play chances. The finishing wasn't there. Evidence Mahopa never gets to finish them as quite often for him to say that we could expect him to be the threat in terms of when it comes to the aerial duels that he was winning. So that is the problem that we have as Bafana. That is the problem we have as South African football. And I think Evidence Mahopa, if he was playing with Ikram Reyners, we could have best of both from the strikers. So another problem with South African football is trusting in a single striker formation. That system for me doesn't work. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That system doesn't work. At times it might work, but depending on what kind of ambitions you have going to the fixture. But usually for me, it doesn't work. Yeah, you definitely need for a team like South Africa right now, knowing themselves that they're gonna get eliminated in this game. We don't need to be playing with a single striker. We need to be starting with two strikers. We need to be ambitious enough. We need to go there and get. We're supposed to be 2 goals up right now, controlling the game and making sure that even Czechia are having a huge problem when they're facing Mexico out there. They're giving Mexico a run for their money. Right now, Mexico is going to top the group, and they're going to be playing at home all their games because that's all they wanted. Winning the first 2 games was an objective for them. It was a must, and they accomplished it. So I'm so kind of surprised when I'm not seeing these guys taking the shots. Okay, I've seen the shot from Oswina Polis. I can forgive him. I've also seen a shot from Maseko. I can forgive him even though it was blocked by the goalkeeper. He should have been more clinical. Evidence Mahope has had an aerial a header that he should have been more clinical with. He headed it wide. So all the chances that we have wanted from a team, from the sides, from the middle, we've seen them. Talent Mbata has taken a shot from outside the box. I mean, Orlando Pirates players have given it everything. And I also need to shout out the Sundowns fullbacks, Aubrey Mudiba and Khuliso Mudau. They've been performing very well defensively, something that we really want from them and not being given out cheap free kicks. What I'm just hoping for is just for Orlando Pirates players to come back injury free. It's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen with the 4 players. William Fouquet, Oswina Polis, those two are the ones that I'm tipping off to really be leaving the team this transfer window. But I won't be surprised to see Mike Bilibili also getting a transfer, probably go to a team like So there's no way that you're actually going to go there if you as a goalkeeper, because I've realized with the younger goalkeepers as well, for them to actually go abroad, they need to be there from a younger age. So if Itumeleng Khune couldn't go, Sipo Chain is not going anywhere. Let's be honest, Mapagane. And let us be honest about the players that we can actually expect to actually go abroad. There's not really much. I don't expect a lot of players to be going abroad. So this is actually going to be interesting, because immediately just after this game, guys, we're going to do the whole Orlando Pirates conversation. We're going to do the whole transfers. We're going to talk about Kaiser Chiefs as well a little bit. Fernando de Cruz. We're going to be talking about Mamelodi Sundowns, Antonio van Veek. I'm hearing rumors about Lucas Ribeiro returning, but it doesn't make sense given the fact of how things ended with Lucas Ribeiro. And we're going to talk about Relebile Mfokeng to Mamelodi Sundowns. The deal has collapsed. Is the deal still on? It's interesting, man. So the second half is about to resume right now. Heung-min Son. Yo, yo, yo. Ho, ho, ho. Heung-min Son with the captain's armband is obvious. Somebody needs to teach me Korean. To speak the language of the Admiral Lee Sin-shin.
Well, welcome back to Monterrey, where, as you can see.
Oh, they're in Monterrey. They're not in Guadalajara. Where is Guadalajara? Isn't it in Monterrey? Not the cities. Jalisco, no. Guadalajara is somewhere different. Okay, so the second half is about to start, guys. Heung-min Son is the first substitution coming from the Korean Republic. In fact, one of the two substitutions from Korean Republic. Jin Hyu also coming on. See what I'm talking about? Immediate reaction. Immediate reaction. So, wow. In fact, Korea have switched their formation. From playing with the lone striker, you remember in the first half, they were playing with the lone striker. Remember that? They've now switched to playing with two strikers. So with Wang Chang also coming off, it's definitely meaning he's going to be replaced by Heung-min Son. Wow, this is going to be crazy. This is really going to be crazy. Wow. I just hope these guys can do it. Yo, I'm seeing a person that I shouldn't be seeing right now. African champion. I know. I still got one, my guy. And y'all guys are saying mine is now getting rusted. I know, shout out to Sandawana for getting the second one. So I know, shout out. Khotso, I hope you're still part of the stream hearing this one, my guy. No, congratulations, Sandawana. We've never got to congratulate one another professionally and officially. So the second half is on, guys. Let's roll. South Africa nil, Korea Republic nil. And at the same time, at the capital of Mexico, it's also Czechia nil and Mexico nil. That doesn't matter. What matters, South Africa needs to score, then we can start looking at what is going on that side. But what makes sense is, if Czechia scores that side, then we are in trouble. Remember that. If Czechia scores and leads Mexico and wins that game, it's almost all over for us. But it doesn't mean we shouldn't win this game, because if we win it, the best third-placed team we can actually get to go through, because 8 of them, remember, they get to go through. And right now, as things stand, what's interesting is the group stages, guys. I think 6 spots have already been taken, have already been occupied by teams with 3 points. So 6 of those spots are already been taken, if I'm not mistaken. I'm just gonna pop up the table right now and confirm it for y'all guys. So with Bosnia and Herzegovina finishing at 3rd with 4 points, we definitely need a win. There's now the bar has been set above by Bosnia. Bosnia has 4 points. So Bosnia, Scotland is on 3. So okay, only Bosnia is on 4, but I'm still going to count them for the teams that if we finish in a draw, we finish below in the 3rd best place. So it's Bosnia, Scotland, Paraguay. Okay, Ecuador has a single point. He has an opportunity. Sweden is on 3 points. And we have a chance for Group G and Group H as well, because they're both on 2 points. But goal difference, we're both losing because they're on a neutral goal difference. So it means that we are out on goal difference. So it means that Belgium, Cabo Verde, oh man, now we're on 6. Algeria is on 3 points, now 7. Okay, fine. DR Congo is on single point. Then we have a chance. Croatia is on 3 points. So 8 of those teams already better us right now if we finish in a draw. So we are eliminated irregardless. If we finish in a draw, I repeat, if Bafana finishes in a draw as it is, we are eliminated. We have to win this game. And Korea Republic with a chance here. Missing to get his teammate. Hey, Kulisum Dao. Body weight danger. Well, you're going to give away a penalty. Okay, so Kulisum Dao back to his old tactics. Back to his original self, his authentic self. Wow. Yeah, Bafana. Ha, uyenza kanjani into eso mar. Oh. Ah. So no, yes. So that's my take on how I'm seeing things, guys. Also drop your comments, please. Tell me exactly where did Coach Hugo Bruce flop in this selection. I think he still hasn't made any changes. Let me just confirm those ones. Has Coach Hugo Bruce made any changes here? How come these guys are so delayed in the lineups, updating it? No, today I didn't even bet. That's how crazy it is. Okay, so everybody's delayed in terms of having to update. For whatever reason it is, it's fine. So at the moment, these guys are hanging on a rope. They're really wanting to, because they're not giving their all, to be quite honest. They're supposed to be giving their all, Bafana. They're hoping to break down the team, but I don't think they can actually break down Korea like this. They need to apply exactly what they were doing in the first half, but we need a secondary striker, man. If we can have a secondary striker, I believe that it could be much better for us. So we need that striker that we're going to make sure that it's going to do the job. We're going to make sure that it's going to be. And it's wonderful shots. Maseko. I love the intention from Maseko. I really love it. I really love it. I really love how he's trying to go out there. Oh, it's actually deflected. It should have been a goal. It's actually deflected. Wow, it's actually deflected. So not bad. Not bad from Maseko. Not bad. Yo. That's actually a good one. Oh, Marika dropped. That was actually a corner kick. So these guys are treating it like it's a goal kick. Man, for how long are we always going to get robbed like this, man? Okay, so here's a chance for South Korea Republic. They're going at it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Come on, guys. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. And now Korea Republic are now holding the ball in our own half. I'm seeing all of us, we're now in our own defensive half. We're playing a low block. 11 of us are occupying a space of about like what, 30 meters. We're going to concede doing this because now everybody is in everybody's space, in everybody's block. And we're gonna commit a mistake. And once we start playing like this is when we are under pressure. And now Korea Republic, fortunately, it's a goal kick. We can now start to breathe. As things stand, we are trot on the table. Not even a third best. Third best is going to be Czechia, and they're not even doing anything good themselves that side because they're still 0-0. That definitely means that they're on 2 points. So remember, the bar has been set to 3 points. If you're on 2 points, it better be that you have a better goal difference, which is positive by 4 goals or something like that, which I haven't even seen a team rocking something like that. So, wow, this is going to be totally, totally, absolutely interesting from us to see exactly what are we going to be doing here. So we're currently struggling to break the Korea Republic. We're not even carving out those chances that we did in the first half. Only a single one. I've seen it from Maseko when he took that shot and he actually snapped at it. Here's another chance. Come on, Bafana. Yes. Oh, no. It's a no. You know, when it comes to everything else, we're doing very well. We're doing super well when it comes to everything else. And I'm talking everything else besides scoring. We're doing very well. We're defending the ball. We're creating the chances. We're going forward. We're passing the ball with great intent. But in that final third, we're not doing the job. Okay, we no longer need to be clinical. We need to be with hospitality. So we need to be hospitable. Hospitable. Imagine hospitable. We can't be hospitable to these guys. There's no way we're gonna be accepting these guys to be in our rankings. What the hell am I talking about? Is there even such a term? Goodness me, this is crazy. X, what you talking about? What time is it? 4 in the morning. No wonder. Isan, Peter. If I get to do that, broski, that means that is the end of me. I don't get to do anything, man. There'll never be anything. There'll never be any football coming from me, man. There'll never be any PSL football or anything of that sort. So we're really playing a low block right now, and I just don't understand why are we playing a low block? Because it's not like we are the ones that are defending the lead. So man, come on, man. It's now Korea Republic that are attacking us. You know, this can be frustrating. Yes, thank you for hoofing it out, mate. Thank you so much. Cheers to that. Cheers to that. What day is it? Tell me, how long are you supposed to be at the tournament after elimination? How long have you been given? time for you to recuperate and for you to depart and return home. Here's a chance for Korea Republic. Whoa! Fantastic stuff from that cross. Missed out. You know what? You know what, family? I know, man. H. Peter, I know, man. You want me to show you the match. I can't do that, man. This is total copyright, mate. I can't do that, mate. So apologies about that one, bro. Really, really, really. I would love to do that, mate. But we can't do that. So, yeah, this is interesting now, actually, to see that. Okay, fine. When I'm looking at Bafana, one thing I haven't seen in this match that I'm happy about is that Ronan Williams hasn't been playing sweeper. Ronan Williams hasn't been coming out from the back and playing sweeper. That means that we are going all out attack. We are giving everything that we need to. We are doing the Lord's work. But the hospital work has not been done professionally. There in front, we need a doctor. Here's a chance for Korea Republic. Goodness me, defend. Oof, well done, Khuliso Mudau. For the first time, I'm actually applauding Khuliso Mudau for his work. Wow, for the first time, guys. I'm actually happy that Khuliso Mudau has done something very great. So here's a chance. Oh, guys, he's onside. Evidence Makhopa. Come on, go, cross. Upasaba ni Makhopa. Ay man wana shivan. Ay. I think he was offside anyway, genuinely speaking. Should have been offside. Evidence Makhopa, guys. You know, Evidence Makhopa doesn't believe in himself. You know, the self-confidence is no longer there anymore. He's trying his best. You know, if he had self-confidence, given the attitude and given what he's trying to do here for the team, if he had self-confidence, I believe this guy would be better motivated and he would actually give us and get us a better chance. Let me just do this. Oh, it's starting to be cold here. Oh, it's 4:20. 4:20. It's actually 4:20 South African Standard Time. So shout out to the 4:20s of South Africa at the moment. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Well, I'm right here. I'm actually not even going to show this brand. This brand, you know, I actually got these cups at the opener. So they're quite sentimental. I'll always remember them for the opener against Mexico. Oh, yeah. This is more like it. Ooh, I'm feeling the heat now. Korea Republic crossing the ball. Ronan Williams. Just like Monique Joseph's slim gut. Flies like a cat. Then saves that one. So that was a chance for us. Hey, Jenny. Yeah, man, I can't do that, man. I can't do that. I'd love to show you guys the match. I know what you guys mean, but that will be a copyright. If y'all go through the channel, you can see that when I want to show you a match and have to show you a match, I do show you a match, and I do actually go to the actual match and show you the match. So, you know what? 4 years from now, we're definitely going to be at the World Cup. I was actually in a conversation with my rival. Say English, please. Okay, what's that? What is that about? Why am I supposed to be saying in English? I thought I was already talking English. What am I talking? British? Just playing with you. Listen, Kim. To be quite honest, I'm actually thinking of going to the next World Cup. Definitely going to be at the next World Cup. we have to be there at the next World Cup. I was in conversation with another rival member. Shout out to Kaiser Chiefs and Cut, dude doing phenomenal work. I'll always give him shout outs and props for his authenticity. And we were talking about being at the next World Cup, but we want to be there with some of the supporters, some of the fans as well. So, yay, that is awesome. You're a pioneer. Wopa. So, yeah. Okay, the Mexican guys are quite in a jubilant mood. I wonder why. Because maybe they're topping the group. So, yeah, to be quite honest, we definitely want to go to the next World Cup. It's going to be part of Africa. Morocco is also going to be there in Spain and, well, the Iberian Peninsula. So it's going to be interesting. Shoot, goal! Yes! 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 Yo! Finally! The hope, the dream is alive. Yo. That's all, okay. Bafana has finally broken the deadlock. Yo. There we go. Here we go. This is what we're on about. Now, finally, I can update the scoreline, Man, I can hear the vuvuzelas from here, man. This is just crazy. This is crazy, man. Probably it's a wake-up alarm for other guys. So, Heung-min Son looking down. This is tragedy for the Korean Republic. Can we finally make it to the knockout stages for the first time in our history? Whoa, guys. This is history in the making. Let's just also confirm the scoreline that side. In fact, fireworks are going off out here. Man, the streets of South Africa are going crazy. Wherever you are. Oh, man, this is super crazy. The way I just shouted, man, I just woke the whole house up. This is what we're talking about. This is it. Yo, guys, man. You, come on. And guess, goal courtesy of Umaseko, a player that I actually said should be subbed off for Sbilly. So, can I pinch myself? Ouch. That hurt. So I pinched myself for actually having a wrong call. Coach Hugo Bruce, gotta give you another shout out. I did mention that Coach Hugo Bruce did get the starting lineup quite right. There's nothing wrong with that. So I pinched myself for not being faithful and not trusting in the team as I should have. So shout out, really, honestly speaking. Shout out for that. The team is on the brink of making history. The team is on the brink of silencing and muting my loud mouth. At the start of the tournament, I had said there's no way they're going to advance to the knockout stages. At the start of the tournament, I had said that on Friday, I'm waiting for these guys to be returning to the airport right here at home. So at the moment, I got my mouth stapled shut 41 times. And shout out. And I gotta give props where props is due. So shout out to the South African guys. Shout out to the guys that called it at the watch parties that I attended, that they did say that we're actually going to dominate Korean Republic. At the first half, I did say we're dominating them. I didn't like how we started the second half. And all of a sudden, we just switched up the gear. And finally, we got rewarded. So finally, we're going to see that different Korean Republic that I was talking about. That Korean Republic that I mentioned that came from behind against Czechia and managed to win. We're going to see them right now. That is the biggest threat. So Mexico are leading Czechia 2-0. Goodness me, I need to update the scoreline. What am I talking about? It is 2-0 out there. And Jesus Christ, this is just crazy, man. Somebody should have told me this. Oh, mate, how do we do this? Oh, it's 2-0. Mexico totally dominating Czechia. So we are definitely going through as things stand. Bafana are going to finally play their first knockout football in their history. What? Say what? Do or die. Oh, I can't emphasize the latter word. But yeah, it's do or get eliminated. So update. Mexico leading Czechia as things stand right now. I need to wake everybody up. This is going to be interesting, man. The match momentum has definitely been swinging on our way here and there. It has been with Korea Republic, but it has been favoring us. So come on, Bafana. All you need to do is just keep a clean sheet from now on, and you're going to finish in number 2. Not only do you have to fight for 3rd position, number 2 with 4 points. See how valuable the single point is. So, hey, Coach Hugo Bruce. Yeah, no, Matala. You said you're not coming home. You definitely said you're not coming home yet. Who said you're coming home? So keep it like this, guys. Keep the tactics, keep the shape, keep attacking. You know, one thing I'm going to hate is if we're going to now switch to being defensive and we're now going to absorb the pressure and we're now going to start. That is the one thing that I'm definitely going to hate if we're going to start doing. But at the moment, we need to start attacking. If the guy's going to play the football as if we are trailing this game, I believe we can do wonders in this match. I believe we can do wonders. We need to have your Mike's Billy Billy coming on right now. We need to have him on. We need to have him on right now. So hydration break, guys. Make sure that you're getting hydrated wherever you are. I'm also getting hydrated. 4 a.m. It's actually 4:30. Oh, so these hydration breaks have actually been timed accurately. So I'm also getting hydrated here to make sure that I give you the best experience as much as I can. It's going to be better in the upcoming matches as well. So drop your comments, guys. Where are you from? Where are you watching the stream from? You're watching from an international country? Are you from South Africa? If you're from South Africa, where are you from? Are you from the northern province, which is Limpopo? Are you from the northwest? Are you from the KwaZulu-Natal? Or are you from an international country, man? Are you from North Africa? Are you from Central Africa? Are you from Asia? Are you from, the guys from Tokyo right now are actually awake. The guys from East Asia, the guys from Korea Republic are actually awake right now. I think if I'm not mistaken, in Korea, it should be around about 11 a.m., something like that. Let's just confirm that. Hey, man, you know me and time zones at times can actually miss out on it. So let's just check it out. Bangkok, Ireland. I'm seeing Auckland and Wellington, Sydney. Okay, Beijing. You are ahead of me with 8 hours. So with 4 hours, it's like 12 p.m. in Beijing right now. It's actually 12:30. So where you watching the stream from? Please drop your comments, man. Love to give you a shout out. Be contacting your embassies as well. Going to be with the Japanese embassy. So I want to give a huge shout out to the Japanese guys. Konbanwa, because it's in the morning right now. Konbanwa to the Japanese guys, especially those that are following the stream. Shout out to their performances against Tunisia. Shout out to the performances coming back from behind as well, drawing that game. Also have a chance to also progress for drawing against the Dutch. Phenomenal stuff for the Japanese guys. So where are you from? Tune in, man. And also drop your like, man. Please drop your like, subscribe to the channel as well, man. Drop your super chats as well. Y'all guys want to also support the channel. Also appreciate it, man. That's what's up. So that we can also be giving you more of these live streams and definitely the stadium experiences. Not going to be at the World Cup, but we're going to be doing the round of 32 watch along for Bafana because they are progressing. In fact, not just Bafana. As of now on, I'm going to be doing the live streams as well for all the other matches. I think Bafana has just switched up the gear. They've just enticed me. They've just brought that interest once again for me to actually do the work, because honestly, I never thought they would. I never thought they actually get the job done. So, man, we got full support from Morocco. Well done, Segante. Thank you so much, man. Inshallah, I hope we do meet in the future. If we can meet in the semifinals, inshallah, I hope we do meet in the semifinals. So thank you so much, for the fact that we have a Moroccan who's supporting not only the channel, but supporting the nation. I'm also supporting Morocco. You guys are dominating. You've been obliterating the opposition. Your draw against Brazil was evident of how far you have come with the nation. Though when it comes to club football, shout out to Mamelodi Sundowns for beating you guys. That's where I believe that in the Yahusha HaMashiach, we're going to beat you guys if we meet you in the semifinals, if South Africa can actually do history. So, honestly speaking, Segante, I love the fact that when you look at our teams, VAR, football technology has actually brought us up to speed. There's no more cheating the team. There's no more robbing the teams. We can actually play our football and get over the line. So, you know what I mean? You know what? You're an honest buddy. No, man, shout out to that. You know what? Let me do this. Let me do this, Sekate. Let me put up your comments right there, because these are actually the best comments that I've actually seen throughout the stream since I started it tonight. Or this morning. So for you to be saying that you are behind South Africa, you support us and all that, and I also support you. I mean, the quality in the Moroccan team, Egypt as well. Egypt also proved that Brazil can also be beaten, even though they lost 2-1 to Brazil. You guys should have won against Brazil. I love how you've been playing. I love how you've been waving the African flag, how you've been also hosting the tournaments. It's questionable at times politically, but it's fine. For the fact that Sundowns beat you at your own home. Ikram Reina is coming on. Yes. I hope he's going to sacrifice the midfielder. It's going to be 2 strikers. But what I love the most about your comment is the fact that you don't want to meet South Africa after I also mentioned that we're going to win against you. I don't know. You guys are going to run your socks off, and South Africa are going to be these underdogs, and South Africa are going to do this thing, this thing that you didn't want them, and that's to pocket your star players. We've done it with Egypt. We did pocket your... Well done, Maseko. Coach Hugo Bruce is listening to us, guys. Coach Hugo Bruce is finally listening to the social media. I don't know how. He sacrificed Maseko for Ikram Reines. 2 strikers in the pitch right now. Unless I didn't see the first substitution. Isn't it 2 strikers in the pitch? This is phenomenal. This is joy for me, guys. So history in the making. Whoa. Let me put out my scarf like this, man. It's still cold, It's still 4 a.m., man. Going for 5 a.m. But now I can proudly, put it out like that. Like that. Like that. So, man, shout out Segante. Shout out for you guys also controlling your game. Tapelo Maseko is the only substitution from South Africa. Oh, Tshepang Moremi also replaced Oswin Polis. That's before the goal came through. In fact, immediately when he came through, that's when the goal was conjured up. So Tshepang Moremi, you see what I was talking about? Tshepang Moremi being our lucky charm can actually do the work as well. So phenomenal stuff, guys. Let's see the scoreline that side. How is Mexico leading? Should still be 2-0, if not 3. I'm seeing 2. This is phenomenal stuff. Guys, we're going to have more football. Oh, man, I should have started these watch-alongs at home. But they were phenomenal. I was at the watch parties, so I still enjoyed them. So Mexico is also leading 2-0. South Africa is finally going to play knockout football. Wow. Guys, I can't believe this. Bafana going to play knockout football. Joseph, ish, man. Yo, Joseph, ish. Oh, okay, Sekante is still right here with me. Still right here. Let me pop that one up. It's okay. South Africa wins without cheating or walking off the pitch, so I respect. You can't say that, bro. You can't say that. Well, okay. As an Atlas Lion, you see, me, I'm a boy. Bafana, the boys. I'm just a boy. I'm just a human being trying to how can I put this? I'm trying to fathom what you're saying. And as an Atlas Lion going up against the Lion of Teranga, I can understand the beef, because y'all were fighting over the beef. It was interesting, man. So I don't know. Sekante, let us be honest. Who are the true champions of the AFCON? Because that one, we need to clear it out. Personally, when I give my reports, I say Senegal are the true champions of Africa, given the fact that, fine, they walked off the pitch, there was all those dilemmas, but your guys resumed the match. Brahim Diaz penalty, then, however, ended up losing the game. Then Ashraf Hakimi came out and said that with the fact that you all resumed the match and you played it and you lost it, it was fair enough to say that you lost it fairly. So the true champions should be Senegal, regardless of the drama that occurred. So I take it from that perspective, that, okay, fine, your guys went out there and you lost it on the pitch. And from the boardroom, it can't be decided on the boardroom like that. And all of a sudden, betting companies are taking monies from the other people that bet the other way, and those that get rewarded. Now it's vice versa. It's chaotic. I didn't want to go with that one. So, mate, Sekante, I'm with you on this one. It's really hectic. So, how do you feel from Morocco? How do you feel with that one? So, Relebile Mfokeng to be substituted. More Papaganea. So who's coming on right now? Should be another Orlando Pirates player. Should be Spiliwi. If you know your issues. Jaden Adams. Wow. See now, Hugo Press is now losing it. 10 minutes left to play of regular time, and he's putting in Jaden Adams for Mofokeng. We're not supposed to push back in this game. We can't afford to concede a goal. That's the one thing that they need to understand. We can't afford to concede a goal. We need to control this game. So the scoreline is still 1-0. South Africa leading South Korea in the Battle of the South. And Czechia losing to Mexico. You know, Czechia, I thought they were really going to be a strong team in this tournament, given the performances that they put out in their preparations and the friendlies. But for the fact that they didn't win any of their 3 games, and they drew against the team that they thought they're going to win against. I mean, we were the weakest league. Let us be honest about that, guys. Bafana were the weakest link in this group. Everybody thought that we're going to be a walkover. And I think the result against Czechia brought in that belief, that hope. So, yes, who are we destined to face if things end this way? Now, that's where it's going to be interesting in the round of 32. Because are we supposed to face who finishes top in the other group, in Group B, something like that? Because Colombia has already been said that they're going to face Portugal. I don't know how these guys are already confirming the round of 32. Oh, no, that's a group stage. Pardon me. That's me getting ahead of myself and jumping the gun. I think we are likely to face your Brazil. It's going to be Brazil here, if I'm not mistaken. So it's going to be a difficult one, irregardless. So, let's roll. Secante. Yes, Abdeslam Owadu is Moroccan. I love him so much. I love his professionalism. About Abdeslam Owadu, I'm sure you have witnessed there's a documentary that Orlando Pirates have actually issued out, a 3-part series. So a lot of people have been clipping it. They've been doing their things. They haven't done it like I'm going to do it. So watch this space. I want to do it in a very intriguing way, whereby we actually get to talk international football, on how a coach reacts, on how your Joseph Guardiola, your Jose Mourinho, on how you say Alex Ferguson, you say your Arsene Wenger would actually behave when a team would be a goal down, 2 goals down, or even when leading, but they're playing crap, So Abdeslam Owadu, I'm not a person who makes shots or short videos or reels, but guys, if you can go on my channel now and go to my shorts, you can actually witness that there's one that I did about Abdeslam Owadu being on the pitch and actually motivating the guys that this Mamelodi Sundowns have been winning this league. He said 7 or 8 times, something like that. Look at the time when I actually uploaded that. And I actually did say that Orlando Pirates are in safe hands. Because from the press conference, just listening to the dude and listening to what Buddy has to say and how he articulates his words and his facial expressions as well, I was convinced that Orlando Pirates, you know what, I'm actually convinced if Orlando Pirates can actually keep up Abdeslam Owadu for 3 seasons, so 4 seasons in total, we're definitely going to win the CAF Champions League in these 3 upcoming seasons. I promise you that Orlando Pirates will win the CAF Champions League in the upcoming 3 seasons. I'm not sure about this season. I'm not convinced about the players that we have actually brought in. I'm not convinced about the players that we have transferred in. We need an international striker. We need a striker from Japan. We need a striker from the South Americas. We need a striker from even Europe, a striker that's playing in League 1. Yeah, Championship and League 1. We need those strikers because you know what? Their attitude is so going to be different compared to our local strikers because you know what? Our domestic players are quite comfortable in a sense that it's okay. They know that they're going to be in the starting 11. They know that they're going to do their thing. We need somebody that's going to bench them. We need somebody that's going to put them out of the starting lineup and they know that they're going to need to double work hard. Hey, here's a chance for Korea. Lovely. Hey, sailed it over. Fantastic stuff. So, guys, Bafana are going to be playing in the knockout stages for the first time in their history. This is just crazy, man. I'm gonna have another watch along, guys. I'm gonna have another watch along. Yo, Bafana, what are you doing? And if I'm not mistaken, the round of 32 should be starting on Sunday evening, South African Standard Time. Let me just confirm that. Yes. So South African Standard Time, 9 p.m., we'll be having our first round of 32 fixture, which Canada is awaiting their opposition. Brazil will be playing a opposition yet to be confirmed on the following day, in the following evening. So we're only going to have one fixture on a Sunday evening. Fine. Then I'm going to start doing the watch-alongs for every other team. So I can see that we also got Moroccan support. I'm also going to start doing the Moroccan support, the Japanese one. In fact, a lot of embassies that we did make contact. We're going to start doing it. I was supposed to be at the Japanese. Forgot that one. Oh, man. So, yeah, this is going to be interesting, mate. It's absolutely going to be interesting. South Africa progressing, South Africa going through, South Africa giving us more football. And you know what? X really pressed to go to the restroom. I really need to go to the restroom. Pulling up with a hamstring there, a Korean player. I think it's down. Taking a shot, Ronan Williams, throw in. Yes, throw in. So I think a Korean player just snapped his muscle right there. So, yeah. So here's Korea Republic. Okay, guys, I need a break, a little bit. Because now.
Chance for shot coming in from Korea Republic. Where's Lisa Mudal? Those expressions of the players and the fans say it all. Just look at that. All the possession going the way of Korea Republic, but the one goal, the important goal, going the way of South Africa.
Well, in the first half, 41% possession, 10 shots, 4 corners. Very, very effective in recognizing defensively how they had to stay compact, how they had to keep the game in front of them. And there were moments where Korea Republic certainly forced them into very uncomfortable defensive 1v1 battles. But again, collectively, the spirit of this group for South Africa has been outstanding from the opening whistle.
And what a roller coaster this tournament has been for South Africa. Warning signs everywhere after that first game, the opening match day defeat at the hands of Mexico. And now they're starting to feel it, the fans of Korea Republic, who of course so well embraced across Mexico, apart from when they're playing Mexico. So 6 minutes of additional time added on at the end of this second half. The 90 minutes are up, 6 minutes remain. Can Korea Republic change the narrative? A draw is enough. It's all.
Yeah. Okay, so it is what it is. As y'all just guys heard, that only 6 minutes for the history beckoning for South Africans. 6 minutes just await us in 6 minutes if we can just do it. Then we are in the knockout stages. You know what's funny? So it's just now, as I was going out for a break, an epiphany just came across. I think in a week or 2 weeks ago, I actually have a video where I said we need to sack Coach Hugo Broos. I still stand by it. But this is amazing what they've just achieved here. What they're about to achieve here, this is just amazing. You know what? I can't even fathom it. I can't even actually say this and that. This is just crazy. You know what? Yeah, I got my mouth stapled, to be quite honest. My mouth got stapled shut 51 times, you know? This is no longer 41 times like America it's young. This is 51 times. These boys are going to achieve history finally. A squad worthy of history. You know, that's the golden age. I'm finally going to get this kid. Summer, you're going to get this kid. Now everybody's going to get this kid, you know, because this is what we're talking about. They needed to earn it. You know, they somehow needed to have earned this one. I don't know, something weird here with my things. Dude. That's a celebration, man. I don't know what he's talking about. I'm actually missing my artillery here. So 3 minutes left before history is made. I don't think Korea Republic are actually going to equalize on this one. Ew, guys, this is going to be joy, guys. You know what? Coach Hugo Bruce. Ric Flair. Woo! Ha ha. Dude. None from me and out. I know guys don't mind me for being quiet. It's just that the nerves, 2 minutes. 2-minute noodles, if they get to score in under 2 minutes, you know how it just changes the narrative. So that's why I'm actually kind of mute at the moment. I don't actually want to look at the football as well. How many seconds left? Okay, 120 seconds left. I think everybody can now start igniting the firework. Ooh. That was close. Korea Republic was close. We got Ikram Reyners defending now. Ooh. I think today will be declared a national holiday. I don't think people will be going to work today here in South Africa, so we can forget Thursday and Friday. Everybody will be rocking this whole entire weekend, even though we should be playing on Sunday. Guys, 30 seconds. There's no way we're going to mess it up in 30 seconds. 30 seconds, 3-0. There's no way, guys. Come on. Now what you on about? There's no way you're going to mess it up. Everybody's woke in South Africa right now, despite the fact that it's actually 5 a.m. This is it. This is it. Come on. Come on. Facundo Tello, blow that freaking whistle, won't you? Yes! history has been made. Ric Flair becomes the first coach to guide Bafana to the knockout stages. So Coach Hugo Broos has stapled my mouth shut by making sure that Bafana advances to the knockout stages. You know what? If we had to go out into the streets right now, it should be chaotic. Hyung Min Son and the Korea Republic are definitely stunned. Wow, this is crazy, guys. You know what? This is amazing. This is an amazing feat for South Africa. You know what? I remember the minister of the Department of Sports, Arts and Recreation, Gayton McKenzie, just came out in a couple of days ago, and he said that us, the critics who have been writing off Bafana shouldn't, because these guys are going to surprise us and advance to the knockout stages. And I really need to credit the courage and those words for what he said, because we were I'm one of those critics. I'm definitely one of those critics. But finally, they stapled my mouth, you know. They managed to progress. They managed to advance. We finished second of the group with Mexico. I think I can also confirm the fact that they also did their work. They defeated Czechia. I think the score was 2-0. So this definitely means that this is an interesting time for South Africa. Man, everybody is excited, you know. So perhaps I need to update this and no longer say second half and say full time. But most importantly, I should say congratulations, Bafana, for advancing to the knockout stages. So remember, the question was, who is advancing? Man, it feels like, you know, kids just graduated or something out here. With what I'm hearing, sounds, fireworks, you know, the vuvuzelas and everything. This is amazing, guys. So let us just confirm it. Let me just update this, you know. Let me create a new banner for this, you know. We need to congratulate Bafana. There we go. There we go. Bafana siyangena. South Africa siyangena. You know, this is amazing for the kids who don't understand what we've been through with this national team, the sagas and everything. It's also shocking that we managed to qualify for the knockout stages, given the preparations that we had and given everything that it really didn't support us. So, man, yeah, congratulations, Bafana. Y'all gonna guarantee me another stream, you know. Y'all are gonna guarantee me. I hope it's gonna be before the end of June, because y'all know what it means. I hope the time is also gonna be interesting. Probably gonna go to a watch party. I think that one will also be exciting. So
the likes of
let's hear from the commentary. I think I've been done talking a lot.
His teammates and Hugo Broos, a coach that definitely has had a tough time, especially looking at how Bafana started out their FIFA World Cup campaign.
You know what? Let me see if I can hook up with Kaiser Chiefs Uncut.
All in Lyle Foster.
Copyright. I can't do that. Hey. Dude, these guys are playing Burnout. Hot Sticks Mabuza. Imagine, I get copy written by a guy from my hood. Hey, man, down my road, brah. That's crazy. I won't play that song. I won't play that song. So, guys, let's see what we can do. Who can we hook up with out here in the streets of Soweto? I think Uncut was somewhere nearby. Let me see if I can hook up with the MF. I thought the kids were writing exams or something. Aren't they going to school? Kids are supposed to be going to school or something. Just putting on these shoes, man. Okay, let's hear what these guys gotta say.
Studio was not looking like Asamoah, you know what I mean? Having to see and the likes of Amanda, Stiga, the whole studio just literally celebrating this moment of history, a time when the former host of the FIFA World Cup see themselves actually where they want to see themselves out of the group stages. It means so much to the continent, noting that
Definitely, it
the
means
other
so
teams
much.
that Ghana have performed so well.
Well, we said it earlier, most of the African teams going to the World Cup was something for
Asamoah
themselves.
Gyan.
And I'm very, very happy for not only South Africa, but the whole of African continent.
Okay, so guys, wait. I need to talk something. Guys, South Africa is advanced to the knockout stages. Can you stop it with this nonsense of the 30th about whatever Mabahambe and they must go and all this crap? Please. Because right now, I got over 30 people just watching this stream at 5 a.m. and they don't need to. I'm a nobody. I'm just an OPX. I'm just a Parane. But I got now it's over 40 people watching this. Can we just stop it with this hashtag Mabahab? Who must go? Where must they go? On from whose land? Who owns it? Under whose authority? Who are you? Like, it doesn't make sense. So, you know what? I have a guy, Sekante from Morocco, showed love in the stream throughout. I'm in contact with embassies throughout the entire African continent and the world as well. Then y'all are going to come and talk about this thing. And you know what? I'm not supporting this thing that y'all guys want to do on the 30th. Bafana is just one. Stop it with this disgusting things, guys. Let us go celebrate. So right now, I'm about to get in contact with Uncut. I'm just going to find out where he's at. Maybe I can get some conversation with Kaiser Chiefs Uncut. And you know what? We can get the understanding of how Bafana has actually played out and how we actually see it. So let me see what we can actually do here. So yeah, I just wanted to put that word out because most of you guys have been through to my watch-alongs. I've done CAF Champions League watch-alongs. I've done the final. I've done the NetBank Cup. I've done the experiences. I've done everything. And you guys have shown me love internationally, in fact. So I'm not down with that. Apologies for that. I'm not down with it. So this should be great. Let me just make this phone call, guys. I'm actually going to be enjoying this one. Where this guy at? Come on. OG Uncut. Okay, something is wrong now. The name not popping up. Okay, let's also put up these guys here. Ah, there we go. Let's have a video call. Hey yo, OPXS, I told you that I'll have a special surprise right here. In fact, I'm actually thinking of inviting him over so that y'all can see him on the live stream. I got OG Kaiser Chiefs Uncut. Listen, I don't know if he can talk as loud as I can talk because my mouth got stapled after the efforts that Bafana put out, you know. We were the first critics that we were hoping that they actually qualify, but we knew it was actually going to be more than what we were hoping for them to qualify, but they managed to do it. So, yo, guys, OG Uncut right here. How can we actually do this? I think I need to have you as a participant on the live stream. No, as a matter of fact, let me go out. I think I can actually meet up with OG Uncut out there, guys. Let me actually do this. Let me do this. Yeah. Let me come out there. Let me go meet up with OG Uncut, guys. This is gonna be interesting. Let's switch this one on. Yeah, y'all gonna see darkness for now. Yes, dude! Blow it! Okay, those are the little ones blowing the horns right there. So, like I did tell you, it's a celebration out here. You know what I mean? Everybody is happy. Y'all guys might not see me now because I'm out in the streets in the dark, but yeah, you know what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That out here in South Africa, we celebrate, man. We don't just stop, man. We celebrate. We go all the way out, man. And yeah, man. Okay, sorry about that. About that. Had to switch up. I think today is going to be a holiday out here in South Africa. It has to be a holiday. Everybody's woke. Like all the houses are lit, man. Yeah, y'all see what I'm talking about? This is what I'm talking about. Like everybody's excited, man. Well, okay, I don't see everybody. I'm out here with Casper the Ghost, but finally, I told you I got a surprise for you guys. Yeah, y'all didn't believe me. Yes. Italo! Well, you might think he's actually celebrating now. He came to pick up the kids to go to school. So you know what, guys? Pardon that there's no lights out here. Guess who I'm with? OG Uncut. Yeah, I told you all need to follow Kaiser Chiefs Uncut, didn't I? So, guys, you know what? We're the two homies. Yeah, I know we did criticize, but finally the job has been done. OG, what do you gotta say?
Yeah, shout out to the homies. We still don't like Hugo Bruce, though.
Yeah.
Hugo Bruce today is gonna be elevated to God status
Yeah.
in South Africa.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I wish I could go in a hole. I don't want to hear the press conference. I told you so. I told you so. Yeah, Hugo Bruce, whatever, man. You won, man. Well, the homies won.
So it is what it is, you know. So amazing stuff. We're finally in the knockout stages. Finally, for the first time ever, we're in the knockout stages. And you know what? It's gonna be a celebration, guys. I don't know what's gonna happen
Is there
this
going to be
weekend.
another round? Because it used to be round of 16.
Eliminate. Am I clear to you? Picture me rolling. Yeah, we're live now. So yeah, man, that's what's up. 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 Mm.
Yeah, keep talking, bro. We on the stream, man.
Yeah, no, there's not much to talk, you know. Yeah,
I
Yeah.
gotta apologize.
yeah, I already done that. I already apologized. No, but not really apologized. I've already accepted my manhood in terms of saying that we were the first ones that said that we're gonna be eliminated before. on Friday, tomorrow. These guys are going to show up at the airport. Definitely that's not going to happen. These guys are going to be coming back probably in the following week. So I'm one of those first guys, that got my mouth stapled. Shout out for that to your coach Hugo Bruce for doing the work. Shout out, that was phenomenal work. But to also the players, Coach Hugo Bruce, what he did was actually setting up the squad properly, and he did that. What I also liked was also seeing Ikram Reyners coming on and having two strikers on. Evidence,
Can I say something? Can I say something, bro? You see, the Orlando Pirates setup won the match, basically with Masego, because we didn't have so much Mamelodi Sundowns today, bossing that midfield. So it was a good game, and that up front, Orlando Pirates has been the best attacking team. I think they scored the most goals, most shots, most everything in the league. So
I think Uncut has a mental point there, because honestly speaking, without Utebza, without Jaden Adams, in fact, Tepang Muremi having come on for just a minute, the goal was conjured up. So honestly speaking, I don't need to say much about a lot of things or say anything about other things or anything of that sort. But just to base it on that, fact that Orlando Pirates players gave it their all. We did talk about Billy, that if he had come on, there would have been also some depth in terms of attacking quality. But it's fine. It's fine. The guys did the work. So I'm happy. You happy? We happy? Segante is not happy, even though there's a possibility we might meet up in the knockout stages if Bafana actually get to play their complete football like they did today. If we just dominate the opposition, have the ball possession, it's fine, man. They can attack us. They knew we were going to attack them. Korea Republic tried to come in the counter attack, but they knew we always wanted that goal, and we finally got that goal. What a historical goal from Thapelo Maseko. Definitely going to go down to folklore, into the historical books, eh?
Yeah.
So, let's definitely put this one right now on chill for a couple of seconds, minutes, and, just bask in the ambience before we go crazy. I was actually expecting that we're going to be talking Orlando Pirates transfers, Kaiser Chiefs transfers. We're going to be talking that. We're going to be back to our old football, but nah, we're not back to our old football as yet. It's just, hey, this guy. I guess we continue with the FIFA World Cup. So, guys, we're definitely going to be continuing with this one. It's just now about to confirm who are we facing. Uncut, can you confirm?
I don't know who we're facing.
I think, between Canada and Brazil.
I hope it's not Canada. Those are my new friends.
Yeah.
I hope it's not Canada.
So between the two, we're definitely facing one of those guys. So it's going to be interesting to who are we facing. Between one of those guys,
I hope it's not Canada. I'm getting there. Yeah. Okay, let's see. What's that? It's going to be round 32, you said?
Yes, sir. Go. They're confirmed. I saw South Africa. Canada. Yes. So we're facing Canada. We have a chance of reaching the round of 16, guys. We have a chance. This is better than facing Brazil.
But it says Sunday.
Yes.
This Sunday.
Yes. This Sunday. Remember,
like in 2 days.
I did mention that those teams that actually qualified before, remember I told you the last group will be playing even that Sunday in the morning. We'll be witnessing in the morning. So we'll be the only team playing on a Sunday against Canada, because the other teams are playing on a Monday, South African Standard Time. This is crazy.
Argentina is playing the last group match on Sunday.
And Jordan is also playing.
Yeah, Jordan is playing Argentina.
Yes, that's the last one. It's on Sunday morning, but we playing on that side. Man, these time zones are crazy.
Bro,
this is crazy, man.
To recover though for this match.
At least it's Canada. At least it's Canada, rather than facing Brazil on a Monday. They'll be starstruck. So in Canada, they only know who. Kyle Larin, Who's that boy that used to play for Bayern? Alfonso Davis.
It's gonna make my interview better.
Oh, what are you going? But you're only going after.
Yeah.
But okay, it doesn't matter.
because we
Post
met.
match.
Yeah. We met and we can talk this.
So guys, this is exciting. So we've been in contact with a lot of guys, the hierarchies of the political
Embassy.
parts, which is the embassies of South Africa. And what has been more exciting is the response that we've been getting from them. That is what has been more exciting. So this promises to be a very good time, to be quite honest. So for us, more live streams will be coming through based on that. It's not going to be political, but it's going to be footpolitics. So, man, I'm excited, man. Bafana has done the very good work. This is what we wanted, for Bafana. We won, we're in the knockout stages. Vuvuzelas are blowing around South Africa. I wonder if people are going to make it to work. I wonder if it's going to be a national holiday. I just wonder what's going to happen. In fact, it's crazy. It's the 25th of the month.
We haven't won anything, bro. We just made it through the group stages, man. We can't.
For us, we won because remember what France, before they actually even won anything, they also didn't dream of such. So for Thierry Henry to be mocking us and saying those guys are celebrating a penalty goal like they won the World Cup, he didn't know what was our objectives.
Yeah.
So we achieved them. We got the monkey off the back. The monkey is finally off the back. That is now what we are celebrating for us, for the southern region. Botswana, Lesotho, Swaziland, Zimbabwe, Malawi. We have countries here in the COSAFA region that don't even know what is knockout stage. So for us to be the first one to achieve it, you understand? So for us to finally make it to the knockout stages is an achievement for the southern region, not just for South Africa as a whole, but the COSAFA region. So we're happy about that. It's just that, Coach Hugo Bruce.
It's a charity for mankind.
Hey, Fede. Danko, my
Gentlemen,
chin.
later.
Musasa, Danki Kosi. Subscribe, membership, Lani Kaiser Chiefs.
I'll do that, yes, sir.
You guys are not serious.
No, I will, my brother.
Please.
Number one.
Danki Kosi. Yeah, so that's what's up, guys. You know what? We need to talk facts, man. Like, we didn't expect Bafana is going to be in the knockout stages. We didn't expect that. We'll be talking knockout stages for Bafana, guys. Didn't expect that. So, you know what? I'm going to end the stream, have a chat with Uncut, then come back with Orlando Pirates news. What you guys say? 6 a.m. news. It's 5:20. Remember an hour ago I was giving a shout out to 4:20? So how about we meet up at 6:20? Yeah, I think that one would be awesome. What y'all guys say? So, okay, let me see you guys on 6:20. We're going to do the longest of the longest streams. We just talk. If I snooze on the stream, like, y'all guys know DJ Academics, right? I'm going to snooze on the stream. It's fine. Y'all need to understand. It's celebration time. So, man, we happy. We excited. Pakanyal bophile, ikhosi linoxolo, sijabulile sinothando. What you want, man? What you want? So, okay, let's do this. Let's go edit professionally. Let's go check out what everybody's saying. Let's go give out the fixtures. Let's go give out the statistics. Let's go give out everything what actually happened. And then we'll knock our socks off. Then we come back with the news. Yeah, mate. So, yeah, that's what it's all about. This is what it's all about. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all can see me and my noob cybot. Y'all probably can't see me. Y'all probably could see only the light just behind me at the streets or something. Can y'all see me? I'm still giving shout outs, I'm still giving props to Bafana for how they played. I'm still happy with how they played. The stats, ball possession, as much as Korea Republic had to have more of the ball possession, They had to, because they have more international players. The best thing that coach did was not to bring in Lyle Foster. I think it's evident that Lyle Foster can now just rest. We're going to need him if probably we have injuries. In fact, I wish Lyle Foster can actually get an injury so we can replace him with somebody. I wish so we can replace him, to be quite honest. So I wish a couple of players could actually fake their injuries so we can actually replace them, to be quite honest. That's what I'm actually hoping for. But we're not going to get that. We're definitely not going to get that. So it's fine. That's fine. We're not going to get that. So, Bafana, yeah. We're probably made today to be an official holiday. Let's see. I need to come grab a couple of things here. Then we out. We back another stream. So yeah, man. Hey, dude. So what can we expect going forward from the team? I think there's a lot that we can expect going forward. There's a lot that I'm expecting from the team. I'm expecting the team to succeed. I'm expecting the team to do very well. The very well that I'm expecting is them to just show charge. I mean, we're playing Canada, guys. I don't expect Canada to be a huge threat against us. I'm not expecting Canada to score the 6 goals that they managed to score. Then it means that this was just a lucky win. But sometimes you need luck, in order for you to progress. But then definitely this would mean that it was a lucky win, an undeserved lucky win. And that's not where I want this conversation to actually go. I want this conversation to go to a point that Bafana actually did deserve to win this game. Bafana did deserve to go ahead. And I actually wanted Bafana to progress. So it's not about finishing at the round of 32. Remember with Cameroon, with Roger Miller, what they did. They actually went almost all the way. They reached the quarterfinals. Then Morocco, you remember what they did in Qatar. They went to the semifinals. Why not with Bafana not be the first team to reach the final? Why not? Bafana can be that team that actually reaches the final, the first African team. But they need that belief. But we all know that the quality, the depth and quality is not really up to par. We can't really count on them in that sense, that's saying that pound for pound, one-on-one, if you're going to put them with the opposition, you expect Bafana to actually reach that part. Nah, you're not actually going to expect that. Well, I don't. So given that fact, I think those are the factors that are actually going to restrict us from actually reaching the other side of what we wanted as Bafana. But what Coach Hugo Broos has done is amazing. I just hope we don't immortalize him to a god status, just like Uncut mentioned. That would really be premature. That would really be naive of us. And that would really give him something. Yes, let's give him a round of applause. But we can't elevate him to the god status, man. No, we can't do that. God status is somebody that's going to get us to the final or win us the final. That's the God status that we need for African football. So, yeah, man, I think I just can drop everything here. Let me just go to the studio. Let's just go make up a proper video with Uncut. We're just probably going to do a collabo, from Orlando Pirates and a Kaizer Chiefs perspective on how we actually see the squad, on how the squad has actually achieved this amazing objective, because everybody right now, I'm sure on the news in the morning, everybody's going to be talking about Bafana. The newspapers are probably getting their reprints right now. Everybody that printed the newspaper. Do people still purchase these newspapers? Shit, that's crazy. But yeah, for those that are still reading in the newspapers, I'm sure they're going to get the outdated prints. They definitely need to get the updated reprints. whereby it's stating that Bafana has actually qualified for the knockout stages. So that is the one that we're actually going to be looking out for. And I'm also going to be giving out on the Orlando Pirates transfers. You know, I did mention that I need to do that. It's been a while. I think Bafana has just motivated me, just brought me back in that game. So X back in that spot, it means somebody's going to be having sleepless nights right here with me tattering my mouth all night long. So it's going to be amazing. Amazing. Do we have any strikers? Something? Ha! Let me just leave it at that. So guys, thank you so much for tuning into the stream. Thank you so much for everybody that subscribed to that channel. Thank you so much to the Mzansi Nation for backing the boys. Whether we were criticizing the team or not, trust me, what we said to Coach Hugo Bruce, what he said is trash. What he was talking about, he listened to us. He did exactly what we mentioned. He did play the players that we said we should start. He did start with Mufukeng. He did start with Talet Mbata. He did drop Lyle Foster. He did start with Ngwana Sesi. He did start with Oswin Apollis. You know what I'm talking about. And Mamelodi Sundowns, we only needed 2 of their players in the full backs. We only needed Aubrey Mudiba and Kuliso Mudau to be overlapping in the wings. And they did that work. And that work was fantastic. And now what we need right now is for everybody to regroup because we only have 2 days to recuperate. 3. Thursday, Saturday. What happened to thank God it's Friday? So they only have Thursday, Friday, and Saturday to recuperate. Sunday evening, it's happening. We're facing Canada. Where are we playing these folks? Now that's what's interesting now. To see where are we playing Canada in the round of 32, as we're going to be the opener of the knockout stages. Yo, guys, this one I need to be at the watch party. Yeah, feel me? Y'all know me when I'm going to that watch parties. Now, y'all want me to stay here, be presenting this, like that. Okay, it's gonna be a 9 o'clock one. It's gonna be a crazy watch party happening on a Sunday. This one is gonna be fantastic. LA. So we're going to Inglewood. Boys are going to Inglewood at the Los Angeles Stadium. So this is going to be crazy. In fact, I got my boys in that Grand Theft Auto San Andreas right now. They're acting like they're South Africans right now. So they're doing their thing right there. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. You know what? I need to go hook up with my boy. We need to be in the studio to be kicking it and making sure that we're presenting, the updated news. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning into the stream. It has been phenomenal. It has been great for the fact that me doing the Bafana World Cup watch along for the first time ever yielded in a victory that took us to the knockout stages. I got that lucky charm, man. For the first time ever when I did the watch-alongs for Orlando Pirates, I ended the 14-year drought of the league title. Sundowns got their second star. I ain't bragging. I'm just saying. Deuces, guys. Kaiser Chiefs also shout me out. I can get you a trophy. I think I got you one, a NetBank Cup over Orlando Pirates that other season, didn't I? Punks. Yeah, but for me, X, I think I've marked my spot. Love you so much, guys. Thank you for tuning in, the engagement, for the subscriptions as well. Thank you for supporting the boys, Bafana, progressing to the knockout stages. That we're going to LA to be facing Canada in the first match of the round of 32 on the Sunday evening, South African Standard Time. I'm going to be live for that one. Not sure if I'm going to be doing a watch along right here at the OPX studios or I'm going to be at the watch party, but whichever one it is, OPX is going to be live on that one. So y'all guys, keep yourself safe. Pray for your families. Pray for your communities. Pray for everybody that y'all hold closely to you, even your enemies, so they can suffer worse than they made you suffer. Ain't that right? All right, and out.